Steve and Craig, great to meet you. Congratulations on this amazing film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All of us were fascinated by the Tonya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan events. I never saw a movie in it, though. What made you think this would make a great film?
I don't know. For me, the jumping off point for anything I write is always sort of what's the point of it and what are you trying to say with it? And to me, it spoke to class in America and what we tell women they're supposed to be, and about truth and the perception of truth and what we tell ourselves and how we change the narrative so we can live with ourselves. But it was framed in a whole lot of crazy. And I thought, well, there's something there, you know.
So you fly yourself out to meet Tonya, to meet Jeff. You meet with them, you tell them, I have this great idea, but you're going to have no control over what I put into the film.
Yeah.
What's their initial reaction?
Good question.
Yeah. I hadn't been asked that before. That's great. Tonya, she asked me just point blank because she's very direct. And she said, do I have any say in this? And I said, no. Because it's better to tell the truth.
And she still said yes.
She said yes because I said I was going to tell everybody's point of view, but I would definitely tell her point of view. And I think she really wanted to be heard. And I think that was important to her. Jeff, he just couldn't really even understand why I wanted to tell the story or why anyone would go and see it. He thought it was a long time ago, and he just kind of thought I was crazy.
And then there were no contracts to begin with, except Tonya tried to make a different sort of contract in the car on the way home. What did she make you do?
Oh, that's right. Well,
she's done her homework.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I don't even know how you know that.
Stop her that.
I said to her that she had to get a lawyer because I wanted to get the life rights. But I said, get a lawyer. Let's do this right. And she was driving me back to my hotel, and she went like this, like a pinky swear. And I was looking at her like, really? And I couldn't leave her hanging. I had to do it. But I did say to her, this isn't binding, right?
So then, Craig, you come on board.
We did a pinky swear as well.
Did you? Yeah, is that what got you on board?
Steven just carried it on.
With everybody, cast, crew.
But were you nervous, though? Because this is dealing with actual people. Were you did you ever have them in mind when making the film?
Absolutely. I think it was something I was very aware of, but I felt like Steven had really honored the interpretation that he was doing, her version of the story and Jeff's version of the story, and being able to hang on to that and know that we're trying to portray it in that most accurate way. I was constantly calling and be like, so hang on, is this what happened? He'd be like, it's what Tonya said. And I'm like, okay, as long as, I wanted to make sure that we were honoring that. And there is so much footage out there of all the other references. And, the mother with the fur coat and the bird is literally from a documentary from a Yale student. So we, almost to a fault, tried to stay loyal to various facts in the film. I mean, all of the most absurd stuff in the film is actually usually true. Where the body, sorry.
Sean?
Sean.
Not Sean. No, Shane.
Shane, when he does the hit on Nancy, when he went to leave, the doors were locked, and he had a baton in his hand, and he literally headbutted that glass door and climbed out and then tackled an elderly man. I mean, we just, a lot of times, stuck to the facts.
It's nuts. And finally, before I let you go, you have a movie like I, Tonya. What do you do next? Do you enjoy, take a break and celebrate, or do you go straight back into another project?
No, I told my agents and stuff, I said, I don't want to take anything. I just want to experience award season and meet everybody. And it's been fun and a half.
And a half.
And a half.
And a half.
Well, enjoy it all. Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you.
story. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.